Hey everybody, it's your favorite Mile High Realtor, Aaron McCauley with Keller Williams Realty Urban Elite here, and this is At Altitude with our Walkthrough Wednesday. So today I am here in Wheat Ridge to show you this awesome, huge single family home here. It's a tri-level, as you can see, and the neighborhood itself is actually really cool. It's a lot of mid-century modern homes that have been very well loved and maintained. And right behind the house, which you'll see once we go in the backyard, is actually the Wheat Ridge High School. So this is a great opportunity for families. Also, if you're really active and like being outdoors, just down the street is a massive trail system for the open area. So it's a really unique opportunity. But I'm very excited to show you this house because, like I've said before, I'm not just going to show you pretty homes that are on the market. I want to show you everything that's on the market. So this bad boy is currently listed at $700,000, but once we get inside, you're gonna see that it is stuck in a time warp from at least 1983. That's what I'm gonna say, a 1983 time warp. It is pretty bad, you guys, but I wanted to show you this is the market now. So it does have this beautiful curb appeal here. Got a nice little garden area, front patio, front planter, and then the front lawn. And like I said, look at the neighborhood. It's just a very nice, mature, older neighborhood. All right, so we are inside the house now. And like I said, you're gonna see that this is well maintained, but very outdated here. So let's go ahead and start on this main floor here, which in a usual tri-level, no exception to this one, you're gonna have your living area, dining area, and your kitchen. So right inside the front door, we have this really unique chime clock built into the wall here. You can go back this way to the kitchen or turn right and immediately come into what looks like their formal living room. It does have a nice fireplace, but with the chairs in front of it, I cannot confirm if it's working or not, but definitely something that could easily be refinished and become the focal point of this room. Around the corner here, you have a really great sized dining room. So they have it staged with just a very usual size dining table and the china hutch, but I think you could probably get an even bigger piece in here. One thing you would probably want to look into is look at that. There's only the little lights in the corners. I would definitely look into putting some sort of chandelier or light fixture right here to really spruce up this dining room. These doors right here do lead out to a nice side patio for the house, as well as it takes you to the backyard. Coming this way, we come into the kitchen, and like I told you, definitely in need of updates in here. The woodworking's really cool. Maybe you could keep that and make that kind of the focal point. Does have this built-in banquette here. And then it has your sink and dishwasher facing out to the backyard, your cooktop on the small island here, fridge, double oven. But you'll notice, it's a lot of old wallpaper. It is peeling and ripped in places. There's stains. So definitely just a kitchen that's in need of some good TLC. One thing though is the floors, surprisingly, are very new looking. They're very nicely maintained. So that is a positive of this space. Okay, so coming out of the kitchen back into that main entry hallway, you do have this storage closet here, coat closet, stairs up and stairs down. So let's go ahead and start down the stairs first. So immediately at the bottom, we have our utility or mechanical closet here. Water heater looks to be in working order, but once again, it does look a little old. So maybe something that could be fixed, or once the inspection report comes in, we would know better about the condition of this, but it looks to be in working order just fine. To the right is this very unique 1980s bathroom. So it's got this green tile. Let me see if I can find the light switch here. Yeah, so the light green kind of olive tile matches this almost black green accent wall. And then this very retro shower here with the glass blocks and kind of that, I call it the hospital bathroom tile. But you can see here there is some damage, so something that would need to be renovated for sure, if not just for cosmetic reasons. But it is a decent size. I think honestly, you could keep the toilet in the left corner here. You could get a giant vanity here. So whether you wanted to keep just a single sink or add in a double, I think you could do that in here. And then I would make this a bigger walk-in shower. I would extend it out and just have it be accessible for anybody to use. So right at the bottom here is our very large family room. Now it does have the same tile floors, which is fine. It's gonna help it keep cooler, but I would probably tear these out and put something, you know, like nice plush carpet or nice hardwood floors down here just to give it a more modern, updated look. But it's a great size. I mean, look at all the furniture that they've squeezed down here. And then around the corner here, they actually have this giant entertainment center. So you could easily fit giant TV or maybe a projector screen, make this a really awesome family room. And then you could probably put, I mean, my gosh, a 12 by 12 sectional and giant coffee table or ottoman, something down here. This is just a huge room with a ton of potential. And then of course we have our laundry room. Now, once again, this is huge too, just like the family room. I mean, it does lead out to the backyard. So once again, another access point out there, but they have all these built-in cabinets. They have a separate fridge. You could put, you know, an upright freezer, whatever you wanted. And then over here, they have the sink with the front load washer and dryer. So the room itself, once again, just a cosmetic update, but this is huge for a mudroom. I think this would be a very simple fix to really bring it into 2021. All right, so now we're gonna head upstairs to where the bedrooms and the bathroom are. One thing I did wanna point out with this house is it may need a good cleaning as well. It just has that kind of older house smell to it, but it also smells maybe like some animals have relieved themselves around the house. So definitely something to keep in mind is if you want to come see this, great, but if you are very sensitive to smells, may not be the best house to walk through. Alrighty, so let's head upstairs and check everything out. The hardwood floors, these are in really great condition. So the color's certainly not the most modern or appealing, but they're in great condition. So I think you could easily sand them down and restain them if you wanted, instead of having to rip them out and replace everything. So that's a huge opportunity. So as we turn left here, we have another storage area closet. We have this very small secondary room. They're using it as an office, and really I think that would be the best use for this because you're not in person here. It does look like a good size on camera, but it does feel very small for a bedroom. So maybe a child's room with a twin bed or a nursery with a crib, but definitely not something you would want an adult or even a teenager to have to kind of squeeze into. Now here is a great size secondary bedroom. This whole wall is the closet, which is really cool. I wish I had had this in my house growing up. We just had upright dressers because we have no closets in my house. And once again, like, beautiful window, another window, lots of natural light in here. Just needs some cosmetic touch-ups. Unless, of course, you love this wallpaper detail and the kind of fake stucco paint detailing. But yeah, great room. I think this could be a fantastic room for anybody of any age. So let's come back out here. And we're going to actually step into the bathroom. Let me see if I can find our light switch here. So this is the shared bathroom for all three bedrooms up here. Based on the size, I'm not quite sure if you could squeeze in a master suite bathroom or anything like that. So I know a lot of families don't care about sharing bathrooms, but for me personally, I would like an ensuite. So definitely something to consider is if you're okay sharing a restroom or if you would like that ensuite. But you can see they have these same wood floors in here. You know, with these being real wood, I wouldn't recommend keeping them just because that can lead to a lot of water damage or kind of susceptible to termites with that moisture that a bathroom tends to have. So maybe something to look into switching out. They do have nice, great condition, clean grout, tiling all the way around. However, it's kind of this brownish maroon color, which is why I said I think this is definitely stuck in the 80s. But it's huge. They have this nice size soaker tub and shower combo with the glass doors. They have a really good size double vanity with plenty of storage and the large mirror here. So, a lot of potential. I think this just needs a little bit of updating and you can make it just a spa-like retreat in here. One cool thing is the master suite does have this doorway here. So like I said, it's not a true ensuite, but you at least have that option. The only thing I find weird is it looks like, it's just a pocket door to close off the master. I know they did that for space saving reasons, but I, in my experience, have always had issues with pocket doors. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want to have that doorway, or if you just want to close this off and have a fully enclosed bathroom. But here's the master bedroom. Okay. Wow. That's all I can say about that. Wow. But nice, eastern facing window here, which faces the backyard. And then of course the northern facing window as well. And the full wall of closets again. Honestly, I don't know if I would use this as the master. I think they are because of this doorway to the bathroom, but it is smaller than that other bedroom I showed you. So I would maybe move myself over and maybe use some of that giant space in there to create an ensuite and keep this as a guest room. But that is the upper story here of this house. All right, so now we're gonna come down and I wanna take you out in the backyard. This is a giant lot, and I think that's where a lot of the price tag is coming from, because based on the just cosmetic work I'm seeing, my father owns a home renovation business. He's had it for 20 some years, so I kind of have a feel for this. I would say just cosmetically, if you wanted to fully update it, you'd easily be looking over 50,000, if not close to 80,000 or more. And that's not even if there's anything wrong with electrical, plumbing, anything like that. So definitely keep it a consideration that if you are wanting to buy this and renovate it and make it your own, you do have to have some good money in order to do that. But that's instant sweat equity, because this area is beautiful, great family neighborhood. So definitely something to keep in mind. But let's go look at this backyard, because like I said, I think the lot size is where they're getting a lot of their value. So this is the exit to the backyard from the kitchen. Definitely don't know if there's enough room to put an actual sliding patio door back here. And right down there is that exit from the laundry room that we saw as well. Once again, I really don't know if you could fit a sliding patio door. You would probably have to keep that single door exit. But look at the size of this. I mean, this patio is gigantic, and then they even have it bricked around that tree over there with some seating. So really a great size. Could put in a really cool shade structure back here, maybe a pergola, something beautiful to really accentuate it, hang some lights. But I would say this patio, just kind of eyeballing it, looks to be at least 15 feet out from the house, and then from the house to the edge, probably 25 or 30 feet. So just a great entertainment space. You can see that in the corner there, they do have a waterfall and a pond. Pretty cool. That could make that really serene back here. Just spruce it up and make sure that pump's working, and you could have, a really custom feeling backyard. But swinging around here, this whole thing is your lot, including that fenced in dog run area over there. So I mean, just lots and lots of room. And with this being, that older neighborhood, that is the Wheat Ridge High School. This is a great opportunity for families, because whether you are a young couple or even a young single person that has small children, or you have kids that are in high school, this is going to be a great opportunity to have something with enough space for everybody. So coming over here, you can see they really don't have much in here. Just kind of some storage for some of their garden stuff, but I think this would be a good little dog run. Easy to pick up, you know, droppings and stuff off of the gravel, or you could just tear it out, put mulch, or just even sod it if you wanted more grass area. But this is great. It's got plenty of shade. It's a really comfy backyard. And then over here, kind of interesting, they have another separate fenced off area from the fenced off area that's a little garden. So that's great if you want to grow some veggies or have that, you know, be whatever you want it to be. That way too, if you have pets here, kids playing out here, you don't have to worry about them trampling all over your pumpkins or your squash or whatever kind of Colorado veggies you want to grow. So that is your backyard, and like I said, it's just huge. I think this to me is where the value is coming from. I would pay $700,000 for a lot this size. Still not completely sold on the actual value of the home. All right, so that concludes our little walkthrough. I kind of think I want to call this week a wacky walkthrough Wednesday, just because like I showed you, that was a time warp. And realistically, I think their asking price is a bit, in my opinion, just a bit adventurous. The area is fantastic, as I said, and the lot size is just unseen in the metro area for something of this size for $700,000. But I think honestly that's where they're deriving a lot of their pricing from. So in my opinion, there's some wiggle room here if you want to come see it yourself and see what work you could do to make it your own, or if you are somebody who's maybe looking for instant fix and flip that you could come in, do some basic work, and then turn around and make a pretty hefty profit. Great opportunity here as well. No matter who you are, I am here to help you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to see more like this. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram. Like I said, I'm always here to help. Thanks so much. Have a great day.